Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. This is Christabel the Intuitive bringing you another live stream. This one is for the week of September 1st to the 7th as we enter a new phase, started yesterday, and also it's a new beginning of the changing of the season and the beginning of the latter part of the year. So there's a lot happening here. So I'm just gonna, as you know, I'm just gonna get into this by saying a little prayer. But before we start all that, just to I'm just gonna post this because to get the sort of the the legal necessities out of the way. Legal necessities. Whoop. Yes, that's what I'm supposed to put. Control X. Okay, let's post that. Okay, let's share that. I'm posting what I'm supposed to do here. And I think I think we have enough, too much in here. So anyway, people, remember, I'm posting what yeah. Okay. And, all right. Do a 60. All right. Okay, anyway, I'm supposed to say, if you remember that these readings and live streams are for entertainment purposes only. If you require any actual legal, medical, or financial advice, please consult professionals. So be a professional medical person, financial advisor, or otherwise. So there you go. And also remember that anyway, to book a reading, here you go. Here's my info for you. To find out about my services and book a reading, it's all down there for you. So now let's get into the actual reading. So before I start, as you know, I always say a bit of a prayer. So let's see if we can get the bell working to get us going here. All right. Oh, yes. And also donations. Donations, welcome. Very welcome. All right, so now let's get to it. Let's start this reading. Let's get going. All right. All right, well, I don't know. Right. Well, we're calling you angels and all our guides and divine creator one to be present with us as we share this time together and help us to open our hearts, our minds, and ears, and most especially the ears of our heart to listen and to hear the guidance that you're giving us, even if it's things that we find challenging to hear. Truly help us open our minds and ears to hear. Amen. So it is. So now let's get into the reading. Of course. Are we live? Are we live? We are live. I don't know if anyone can hear me. Is anyone out there? Okay, well, I don't know. We are live. I am sharing the stream. I'm hoping that we're live. I hope you can see and hear me. So I don't know what's happening. We don't seem to be. Is anyone with me? Okay. Close that. Oh, what's happening? Oh, all right. Can you guys see me? All right. Something has gone amok. Something has gone awry. Okay. Now let's see. All right. If you can hear me or if I'm missing in any way, please let me know. So now let's get started. All right. It seems like somebody has joined me. We're having some minor technical challenges. So if you can see and hear me, please let me know. Okay, this is your angel guidance and messages using the original angel cards by Drake and Tyler. Starting with that. So let's see. Hello, if whoever's with me, if you can indicate that you can hear or see me, that would be great. Just want to make sure everything is working. So anyway, here we go. And of course, I will pull a card for if you identify yourself and you're on till the end of this reading, I will pull a card for you. So that's how that works. So, welcome. Hi, Sandra. Good. I'm glad you can see or hear me. So now let's get started. Let's see. Right, angels, what is your guidance for us for this week, starting with tomorrow, Sunday the 1st? Right. All right. Our first card is release. Release. Okay. Our second card is for Monday. That's delight. Okay. And the card for Tuesday is healing. And the card for Wednesday is compassion. Okay. Okay. And the card for Thursday is balance. Balance. Okay. And the card for Friday is truth. Truth. Okay. And the card for Saturday is efficiency. All right. So let's do this. Let's see. So the beginning of the week for Sunday, the guidance is release. So let go, allow this new moon, this new beginning of this last quarter. Allow that to be your guide. When you release, it's like you're letting go of all the things that you've been hanging on to and dragging with you through the summer and even before that. So it's time for you to let go and really look at renewal. So in order for you to be renewed, you need to release and let go. so that you can have a fresh perspective, fresh viewpoint. Okay. And the word for Monday is delight. Delight. Take delight or be joyful. Take joy in your life when you can find something in your life to be joyful about. It's, not the fake happiness that you try to put on for everybody else. To be genuinely joyful and delight in the life that you've been gifted with. Just it's like being present with your life and being okay with where you are. Find something, no matter how grim things are for you, find something to take delight and to take joy in, to allow that to give you hope and buoy you up, so to give you strength for the journey, right? And the word for Tuesday is healing. Always remember, healing, divine healing, is guaranteed. And don't misconstrue the human understanding of healing. Everyone is guaranteed healing, but not everyone is guaranteed cure. Not in terms of how human beings see healing, but in this instance, the healing that you're wanting, the healing of the things that bind you, is yours. You need to be present to the healing, and it's already happening for you. So you need to be present to the healing that's happening for you and listen to the guidance to help propel it even further. And the word for Wednesday is compassion. Compassion, have compassion or care or tenderness for yourself, for the process that you're going through, for the journey. In order for you to be able to have compassion for others, you need to have compassion for yourself. So when you start exercising and having compassion and practicing compassion for self, then you're able to extend it to others. Okay. And the word for, okay, I believe that was Wednesday. This is Thursday, is balance. Balance meaning work to keep yourself on an even keel. Don't overdo, okay. If you, learn that, okay, you want to manifest. So if you do X, Y, or Z, that's what's going to bring the manifestation into view, or into to make your manifestation more concrete for you. Then you try and overdo it, okay, yes, I know I'm not explaining it right. Okay, so let's say you want to lose a few pounds, and you've been given some guidance, and you start, and let's say you lose 4 pounds, and you think, okay, if I double up my efforts, I'll lose 10 pounds. And that's the guidance. Don't find balance in everything. Find an even kill. When you overdo it, it's like a titter-tatter. You go really high and then you fall really low. And that is what gives many of you human beings challenges. So just keep things on an even keel to allow yourself to maintain, and it helps you have a better view of your life and allows you to be present. If you're really striving and then you go really, really high, then the fall is even further down. And the word for Friday is truth. Truth. In all you do, see the truth of who you truly are and whose you truly are. And that's in everything. When you can truly see whose you are and see the truth of that, then you are able to have the balance and the compassion and truly see the healing that is happening for you. So really be open to that, to just the truth of who you are allows you to live your life with integrity, allows you to be authentic, to be honest, not to try and put on any false airs, to present yourself in any way that's not healthy or helpful. Okay. And the word for Saturday is efficiency. Efficiency in human terms is a farce. It's false. You human beings are not machines, so you can expect the efficiency that you think about juggling things and doing multitasking, doing multitude of things at once. That's not efficiency. Efficiency is when you release and let go and really are present in your own life and allow things to flow for you. That's the efficiency that you're being called to. All right, so that's our guidance for the week. Hello, Rebecca. I see that you're in here now. How are you? I hope you're well. So I see Sandra and Rebecca here. So now let's see if there's what the additional messages are for us. And then we'll get into pulling cards and having some discussions. Right. So that our first two cards, pray, and the second card is child. Okay. You're being guided to really be present, but when, yes, pray in the sense of ask for guidance rather than asking for the answers to be given to you. Ask for guidance. Be open like a child. Don't put parameters. If you think your prayers are not being answered, it's because you put parameters. You want that, okay, you're praying, let's say you're praying for that perfect mate, and you put parameters on, they have to be 6 feet tall, they have to be this, they have to be doing this for a living, they have to have this much money. Your guidance is, yes, pray. When you're praying, the prayer you're being called to is to be in communion with the divine. That means you are with God, you are with God or universe or creator, whatever name you call the divine, to be present so you can be at one with with the divine and listen and hear the guidance. That's the prayer you're being called to. And to be like a child, to be really open. When you're like a child, you're open and you accept rather than being skeptical or being rigid. When you're like a child, you're open and you accept the guidance. You accept the information that's coming to you. You trust that information that's coming to you. So in order to be like a child, you need to release, and really release is just relaxing, letting go of all the things that you're trying to hang on to, that's binding you, all the things that's preventing you from being present. Allow that, let them go and release it so that you can be present to delight in your life, the life that you have delight in it. Don't see, I have no money, my house is not the best. Don't see all the things that, see the good things. Let your focus be, there's something good in your life. If you look deep enough, you will find it, even if it's just for the breath that you have in you. So delight in your life. That is what's going to bring you the healing that you're wanting. It's already in your life. But if you're so focused on hanging on and not being present or taking delight in your life, you won't see that healing, even though it's happening for you. So be open. And even when you are so not seeing it, still work on having compassion for yourself. Compassion for yourself helps you learn to have compassion for others. So have compassion for yourself. Have the compassion for the process that you're going through. And when you have compassion, then it's easier for you to have balance. So focus on having balance, not being so over the top or pushing. So, like everything and anything that goes so high will fall again. So when that bump comes, you don't fall so low and that you takes you a long time to get up again. So allow yourself to have balance so that you can be on an even keel. Yes, life ebbs and flows, but you don't want it to be so high and then so low. You want to be more like this, so you're able to, if when you have balance, you're able to stay upright. Or even if you lose your balance, you're able to right yourself up quicker than if you're so high and then you fall. It's harder to get up. It's not that you won't get up, but it's just more challenging to get up. And live in truth, live with integrity, live with authenticity. That is what's going to help you get through the journey. It's what's going to help you have the efficiency that you're seeking. But if you not efficiency in human terms, know that the efficiency that you want or that you actually need is not the efficiency that you think you need to have. Efficiency is not trying multitasking and trying to complete a bunch of tasks at the same time without having any that really nurtures and defines you or complements you. So that's our guidance for this upcoming week. And now, let's see, Sandra, you are the first person. So I can go ahead and pull a card for you, Sandra, if you have a question. And Rebecca, I'm glad you're doing well. And I hope you're both still with me. It seems like you are, but we were having some minor technical challenges today. So I don't know if you can quite... if you're typing and I just can't see it. So if you have a question, I gladly answer for you. Or okay. All right, Rebecca. Would you like me to pull a card for you? Okay. If you, I had said last week that there are some changes happening for me that I'm going to be. I would like to share with you. Yeah. Okay, Sandra, okay. Rebecca, I see you, and I will pull a card for you. Sandra is first. You're waiting out the hurricane. Well, wherever you are, Sandra, you are in my prayers. Please be safe. And I can just tell you, yes, you are safe from the hurricane. But don't try and do anything heroic. Follow whatever your PSAs are saying, whatever directions that you're being given publicly, like in terms of stay indoors, go to shelter, whatever they're asking you to do it. You will run into trouble if you don't follow guidance of the whatever the public safety people. So, but you are safe and you will be safe no matter what. But to make things less challenging for you, if you are to evacuate, please do that as soon as possible. Okay. But let's see. Let me see. All right. Angels, what is your message or guidance to help Sandra ride out the hurricane? Okay. Well, Sandra, apparently you don't need to worry about riding out the hurricane. It will pass over you. Okay. And, okay. And this is your card. All right, Sandra, I don't think this, well, I'm assuming it has nothing to do with hurricane, but it's this opportunity to forgive. Okay, Sandra, you, okay, there's somebody who just joined us named Ben Zed. Welcome. Sandra, your message is opportunity to forgive. I don't think it has anything to do with hurricane, but your message is, okay, apparently you know what this is about. Think of this as the storm blows over, this will blow over too. So this is your chance to forgive and let go. Don't hold on to anything that will impede you. Hanging on to unforgiveness, it's it's not helping you. It's unhealthy for you. To when you forgive, it's like a gift you give to yourself, because the situation or the people that you are unforgiving about or holding onto, that energy drags you down. When you forgive, you have a lighter energy. It allows you to make progress, to move on with your life. This is the last quarter of 2019. So allow the last few months of the year to help you make the move or shift in the direction that you want to go in. Now I'll read your card to you. Your card says opportunity to forgive. This situation brings you the opportunity to heal, grow, and release negative patterns. Hold the intention of seeing the other person in a divine light and goodness. We will help you release unforgiving thoughts, feelings, and energies, and lift you to a higher place of peace and compassion. So, Sandra, I hope that makes sense to you, and that the any upheaval that you're having right now, really see it as your opportunity to forgive. So this is your opportunity to forgive. All right. So good luck, Sandra. Hang in there. Yes, Ben said you may ask a question. I will pull a card for. Let me pull a card for Rebecca first. Rebecca is next, and I'll pull a card for you as well. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Last week I thought it was allergies, but it wasn't. It's not allergies. There's something in the air, and I seem to have picked it up. So if I'm coughing, you'll have to forgive me. So, Rebecca, this is okay. What guidance does Rebecca need for this week, angels? What does Rebecca need to know? Okay. Okay, Rebecca, you are just to stay the course. Okay, stay the course. And you're on track. Just stay the course. Don't rush things. Okay. All right, and this is your card. All right, Rebecca. I think this is similar to in the vein of what we've been talking about. Hello, Sharon. I see you as well. Okay, Rebecca, it says have confidence. And I think this is a little bit of what we've been talking about previously. So just have confidence and trust, and know that you don't need to really feel strong to take the actions that you are being guided to take. So really be focused on that. Really have confidence in knowing that you can do what you need to do, even if you're unsure, even if you're terrified. Just call on divine guidance to guide you and give you the confidence, or take action anyway, knowing that divine guidance is with you. Call on the angels. So I'll actually read what the card says. it says have confidence. Moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough, along with knowing that God works through you and with you in all ways. Lean upon us. If your confidence wavers, then we will buoy your courage and faith. So that's your guidance for this week, Rebecca. And for you to know that you are doing fine. Don't try and rush things. So that's, yeah. So that's your guidance, Rebecca. And being said, yes, I will pull a card for you. And Sharon Williams, I did think we saw you and I said hello. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so let's see. I think your name is Ben said. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. So, what has been said? Need to know what is your guidance for being said. Inside, okay. Ben. All right. Your card is energy work. Okay. Been said, I don't know if you do energy work or have received like energy work like healing touch, Reiki, even what's known as like energy medicine, like emotion code, yeah, even trigger point. There's a host of just multitude of them. You're being invited to not to practice it, but to experience it. For the healing that you're wanting, it's not a physical healing you need necessarily. So you need to look towards some energy work to help shift things for you, to help move things for you. That's okay. So here's the words that, or the writing that goes with this card. It says energy work. Life can be electrifying because its very essence is energy. Your body is a remarkable energy field that will positively respond to loving treatments. Your hands and hearts are activated to give an healing energy to your loved ones and clients. All right. So that's your guidance. Been said, I don't know. I can't quite figure out what's going on with you, but something is happening with you and for you that energy work will help. In this case, for you, maybe some trigger point therapy will be very helpful. Wherever you are, if you can even find a chiropractor that does energy work, that will be very helpful for you. So I hope that makes sense. Usually I just pick these things and it doesn't always make sense to me. And but it's not for me. So it's for you. Hopefully it makes that sense for you. So that, I hope that makes sense to you. And Sharon, okay. There's somebody else here. Sharon, hello. Do you have a question as well, Sharon? Okay. Are you still here with us, Sharon? So Sharon, would you like me to pull a card for you, or do you have a question? Oh. All right. All right. I'm glad you understood. Yes. Lucasiana. All right. Okay, this is for Sharon. Okay, Sharon, you say, is your job coming soon? Yes, it's coming, but not in the way that you think. You don't need to change fields, but the job you want a job. It's coming, but definitely not in the way you think it's going to come to you. So, so keep an open mind. All right. So, angels, is there a specific card to help Sharon with her job search? She wants to know. Okay. One card to give Sharon the message she needs to hear then. All right. Okay, shuffle one more time. All right. All right. Sharon, your card is... All right, Rebecca. Your card is heart chakra. Okay, it's your job situation is something that's weighing heavy on your heart. So you need to surround this with love rather than anxiety, rather than anxiousness. You need to let go and release. So I guess that's the release the anxiety and the anxiousness. Start working with trusting. Trusting to know that everything is going to be okay for you. So, however, I'll read the card, what the card actually said. So it says heart chakra. Hopefully you can see it. Love is the heart of the matter. Your heart is the center within your physical being, attuned most to love. It is safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart. We stand by with perfect protection and guidance. So, to me, that has nothing to do with job, but it's not for me to know, it's for you. So I hope that makes some sense, but I'm just keep getting that. Excuse me. Let me grab my cup of peppermint tea. That you just need to really be more heart centered, but not heart heavy. Okay, sometimes these things come, or the words come, and they're not words that I regularly use, so I may not quite get it. But make sure that your job search is heart centered, but not heart heavy. What I'm picking up is you're quite anxious, so don't be focused negatively on your job search. Be present. Just be present and be open. That's why I'm saying, don't be so don't be so narrow vision so that you miss other opportunities. All right. So good luck and blessings with that. Just know that hang in there with the hurricane and all, and really be present. All right. So and who is next? Sienna, you may just... Hi, may I ask your general pick? Sure. I will pick a card for you, Sienna. All right. Thank you, Sharon. It will be well. All is well. All is always well with us, even when we don't think it is. So hang in there. All right. You're welcome, Sienna. I hope I'm saying your name right. So, angels, what is your message for Sienna for this week? Specifically for Sienna. What does she need to know? Okay. Sienna, you need to acknowledge that you are blessed. You are blessed. You are beloved. And give gratitude for that. And let's see what card comes up for you. Don't be so heavy and forlorn. Acknowledge your belovedness. Okay. Now what does he mean? All right. Your card is, what do you desire? You know, it's what I'm, Sienna, this is what I'm getting from this is, you know, you are heart heavy, you're feeling forlorn, you're feeling discouraged. But the reason why it seems like your desires are not manifesting is because you are not clear yourself. So your guidance is be clear, be clear, be clear. Not be clear with anxiousness, but just be clear and then release it. So anyway, your card says, what do you desire? You now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desires. Once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know that you're ready and deserving of them, they'll rush into your life as if by magic. So I do hope that makes sense to you, Sienna. So that is your guidance. And that is the reading for the people who are here. And like I was saying, I figure after I pull the cards for you guys, I will just share with you what's happening with me. I have recently left my regular job, and as of Wednesday, when school starts with the children, I am be heading back to school full time. So if you don't happen upon my readings, or my readings are a little delayed, you know why. Old people returning to school is interesting and it's challenging. It will be challenging. I know that much, but the card that I pulled for myself earlier, let's see if I remember. And yes, this is the card I pulled for myself earlier. So this is the message I got earlier, time to go. And I think it's apropos for all of us, because this time is, this is towards the last quarter of the year. And also yesterday, the new moon started. So a new phase, when fall comes, that's, if you were farmers, we'll be preparing for harvest. And kids are preparing, or people going to school are getting ready to go back to school. So it's a new beginning. So this, this card really was something I needed, because I was, going back to school full time, going from making money and becoming a student. It's a little daunting, actually a lot daunting. And so that's what I wanted to share with you. So that's the card I got for myself. I'll share. It says, the sun sets and rises each day, and it's the same with the avenues in your life. See the beauty within each sunset in your life, and know that the sun will also rise again tomorrow. Endings are merely the start of new beginning, and we are with you through each phase and cycle. So that was very comforting for me. So I thought I'd share that with you. And anyway, hence my journey begins on Wednesday. And Tuesday, tomorrow is the 1st, the 3rd, whenever the 3rd is, that's when. Thank you, Sienna. Yes, I know Vincent is hilarious, but thank you, Tonya. Oh, hello, Tonya. I guess you're just joining us. Yes, but it will be interesting, because I will be doing some serious research work for the next few years. I'm going to try and keep this. Thank you, Rebecca. I'm going to try and keep up the channel and doing this because part of my studies and research is into spiritual matters. So we'll see how that goes. But it's going to be a lot of work and interesting and hopefully life affirming, and that will strengthen me to be able to give more to you. So, but at the same time, you know, if you don't hear from me for a while, it'll be it'll be really, understand that I haven't forgotten you. It's just I haven't quite, talking about balance, I haven't quite learned to balance yet. So, well, good for you, Sandra. Yes, I know. I'm going to be. I'm working on my. It will be a master's degree, so I understand about. Well, awesome, Sandra. Wow, it helped. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I needed to hear that. Well, welcome, Tonya, and I will. Would you like for me to pull a card for you, Tonya? Well, welcome to the channel. Hang in there. It's. Do you have a specific question, or I'll just pull a general card for you? All right. So, welcome to the channel, Tonya. Everybody, say hello to Tonya. Yeah, Tonya is just joining the channel, and all right. So we'll see what your guidance is, and Sandra, I really appreciate you telling me that. So I keep feeling that I'm going to be the grandma in class with all the young, smart people. But it's going to be interesting. So I will keep you posted as to how things are going. And so, all right. So what does Sonia need to know this week? Or Tonya, rather. What does Tonya needs to know? Okay. Tonya, it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to the love that's all around you. It's really safe for you to love and open your heart to love. Okay. And your guidance is not necessarily about romantic love, but love in general. Connect on a deeper level. Work on connecting with love on a deeper level rather than, don't treat it like just you've gone to the beach and the water is cold, so you're just dipping your toes in and pulling them. You don't want to go further in case the water is too cold. You just dip your toes in so that you can pull them out as quickly as you can if you find it too cold. Okay, that's what I got. But let's see what the cards have to say. Okay. Tonya, your card said trustworthy guidance. That may mean something to you. It mean nothing to, okay. Tonya, okay, still has to, okay, it's safe for you. You need to trust that. Trusting, if you trust and know that it's safe for you to love, then you can trust in the guidance that you're receiving. All right. So it says trustworthy guidance. You've received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayers. This idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you every step of the way. Ask for and be open to receiving our support for anything that you need related to this idea. So I hope that makes sense to you. All right, Tonya, I hope that makes sense to you. So that is your guidance is really be open. And I know we want to protect ourselves, but I need to tell you more. The more you you kind of pull yourself in to protect yourself is the less chance you have of being successful with your idea, the more open you are. It's not about, sharing your ideas with everyone, but to be truly open. The more you are open and know that no matter what, it's safe for you to love, even when it feels or looks like that love is going to disappoint you. When you look back on your life, it's better to love fully, to be fully engaged. And not just talking about romantic love, but to be truly know that it's safe for you to love. When you recognize that it's safe for you to love, you can trust the guidance that you're receiving, and you can truly be engaged in your own life. All right. So, Tanya, that's your guidance. And I don't see anyone else with us. If there's somebody else I missed, please speak up, because I think our time is coming to an end. So unless somebody else have, eyes like stars. Oh, hello, welcome. Okay. Okay, there's somebody new who just joined us. Her name is Eyes Like Stars. Well, Ben said, when you find yourself in situations like that, the best advice is to be open to see. Sometimes it may seem like we're taking step backwards, but maybe it's because we're not fully ready. So you need to be really just be present with it and see, did you miss a step? Is there something, a message there for you that you're missing, that you're not getting, been said? So to use myself as an example, I just share with you that I'm returning to school. I've been trying to return to my program and finish this research for more than 3 years now. And it just, when we're actually ready, nothing can't stand in our way. And just about 3 weeks ago, that's why even last week, I wasn't quite sure. That's why I didn't say anything to all the people that were on the live stream here with me until this week that I knew for sure, is because there were some steps that I missed, or 1 or 2 steps that I missed, which complicated things. But when I was I've done this, but when I was calm and really went to that place of meditation and prayer, and then I saw the path of the steps that I missed and the things that I needed to do to get back on track, and that's what I did. So I hope you find that helpful. Yes, not every situation is the same, but I think when we're calmer, the calmer we are, speaking for myself, I know when I'm calmer, I'm able to see the path a lot clearer. Okay. And the new person that just joined us, Eyes Like Star, I don't know which direction I want to take in my life. Well, sometimes many of us don't know what direction we want to take, but the one thing I do know is when we're open, there's nothing wrong with trying things till you have that aha, eureka, I found it moment. So sometimes our society, or especially in the West, we're so focused on, okay, what do you do? We're so focused on what people do, and if somebody change, we are so quick to jump on them. Oh, you were doing that last year. Why did you change? You need to find something that resonates with you, and something that can balance you and give you what you need. For some of us, it's not necessarily financial gain. For some people, it is. For some of us, it's that having both. So you need to know what, not so much as what you should do, but what resounds with your spirit. And if whatever you're doing does not resound or resonate with your spirit, then that's not where you're being guided. So that's why, that's actually, I use that with clients, because when I'm guiding people, of course, there's assessments, standard assessments that I give people, but at the same time, I work with people to be present. We always have to be present. How does it feel uncomfortable? Yeah, even things that are great for us sometimes will feel uncomfortable, but does it feel uncomfortable? Like, as one of my kids would say, does it feel really icky? Or I have a friend that says, I'm not having fun anymore. I'm not having fun with this. This doesn't look like it's fun for me anymore. So whatever it is, but I will pull a card for you to just see eyes like stars. Okay, that's what you call yourself. So I'm just going to say eyes. So what does eyes like stars need to know? Okay, your guidance, my friend, eyes like stars, is breathe. Breathe. Deep, long breath. Breathe and be present with your breath. And when your head is full of multitude of ideas, write them down. Write them down. When you write them down, you're clearing your mind. And that way you can truly be present to hear the guidance you're being given. Because each and every one gets guidance. You just need to tune into it. All right. So let's see what we need to know. All right. Okay. As I was telling you, eyes like stars is to breathe. And the more you breathe, you're able to tune in and hear the guidance you're being given. And your card is listen. Listen. Okay. Listen. Quiet your mind, beloved one, and listen to our gentle reassurance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in a quiet and receptive state without worrying about the exact nature of your desires manifestation. A quiet mind and body hears us quickly and clearly. Clearly. A quiet mind hears and body hears us quickly and clearly. This is our request to you. Listen. So there is your guidance, my friend. And, yes, it's very important for us to listen. And I think Rebecca had said something earlier. Rebecca, you were saying that you were talking about, Rebecca had said you're meditating more and spending more time with Mother Nature, and then you do some Reiki. Yeah. And Reiki, it's a really, really, really helpful energy work, and a form of energy work that even if you don't have any training in just you're welcome, eyes like stars. So it's really important. I had, if Rebecca is still with us, in the past, I've, told Rebecca and others that come on the live stream every Saturday that meditation or prayer doesn't need to be sitting for hours and hours. It's just about being quiet and being present with yourself from head to toe, even 5 minutes. And if you can start doing that, start with 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes when you get in bed or before you get in bed, add, so that's 10 minutes a day, and then gradually increase it. If you can start making it 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes at night, till you get to a point where you're doing 20 minutes a day, or 20 minutes in the morning and maybe another 10 minutes at night, I guarantee you within 30 days, you'll know that if you can be consistent with it every day. That goes for you too, Binzed. You will notice a big shift. But you have to be able to and willing to disengage from the devices, the digital devices that we all carry. It's everywhere. We have the phones, we have the tablets, and then we have the computers. I'm saying that I won't be able to do this live stream if there were no devices in my life, and when they're not working. Those of you who have been part of my streams from the beginning, there are times that things just go crazy and haywire. So that is the guidance to you, and that's the guidance to all of us, to just really be present. Be present so that we can know and see the love that's out there. The love, when I say the love that's out there, I mean divine love, the love that's always with us, upholding us, and in all things for us to remember, especially in this new season of change, new season. I call it a rebirth, a beginning, a new beginning. It's all the crops that we've planting, harvest season is coming. So let's allow ourselves to reap the benefits of some of the work we've been doing, and enjoy the healing that's coming to all of us. So my friends, once again, it is actually time to go, but I want you, I don't know why I feel called to share this with you again. So remember, time to go. The sun sets and rises each day, and it's the same with the avenues of our lives. See the beauty within each sunset in your life. See the beauty within each sunset in your life, and know the sun will also rise again tomorrow. Endings are merely the start of a new beginning. Let me read that part again. Endings are merely the start of a new beginning, and we are with you through each phase and cycle. So, my friends, I wish you the best. Blessings on your journey and your path through the upcoming week. And as new beginnings for all of us, may you find that may you find and know that you are not alone. You are traveling with divine love. Blessings on the journey. Goodbye for now. And